Hey, hi guys. So in this session, we'll understand the difference between throw and throws keyword. So this is most important interview question. So that's I have written this difference between both throw and throws keyword. So let's commence this session. So first point is throws keyword is used to throw an exception explicitly. It means where user or where programmer can throw an exception. Programmer can create their own custom exception and they can throw it. So let me show you the example. See, here programmer has created their own exception, that young class exception. This class programmer has created, and this is an exception class. And if you can see here, programmer is throwing an exception here. So programmer is saying if age is less than 18, then it will throw an exception. This exception will throw. And it will throw at runtime only. Right? So the reason we are saying throws keyword is used to throw an exception explicitly. And in the throws, it is saying throws keyword is used to declare an exception. So here we are just declaring an exception. The throws you can see we are just declaring an exception. It is just telling to JVM that this kind of exception can occur. So this throws, it is just declaring an exception. It is just declaring the exception class name. Second point, it is saying this throw keyword is mainly used for runtime exception or unchecked exception. So let me show you the implementation as well. See. So here programmer is throwing an exception, this exception, and it will throw at runtime only. It will not throw at compile time. So once, see, if I'll run this program, it is asking me to enter the age. So if I'll enter the age below 18, then only it will throw an exception. Then only it will throw an exception. So means this exception will be thrown at the runtime. See, it is throwing an exception. See, so it is saying throw keyword is mainly used for runtime exception or unchecked exception. So this runtime exception is also called a unchecked exception. Second point in throws, it is saying throws keyword is mainly used for the compile time exception or checked exception. See, in throws, this throws is used, it is used to check the exception. It is checked by the compiler only. If I'll remove this throws keyword, then see, it has started giving an exception. It is saying unhandled exception type file not found exception. It is asking us, it is asking us to declare this exception throw. So that is the reason it is saying throws keyword is mainly used for the compile time exception because it is occurring at the compile time. Because so far we have not run this program. While compiling, it is saying here you will have to declare the exception or you can use try and catch block. And this compile time exception is also called a checked exception because it is checking at the compile time. So if I'll use this throws keyword, if I'll declare it, then see error has gone. So I hope you understand the second point. Now we will move into the third point. Third point, it is saying in the throw keyword is followed by an instance. What it means? It is saying followed by an instance. So we'll go inside this throw keyword and we'll see. See, It is followed by an instance. This is an instance, new keyword, right? Throw and then new, and then we are using the exception class name, and then we are giving the description, exception description. So this new is an instance. So that is the reason it is saying throw keyword is followed by an instance. It is followed by an instance. But in throws, it is saying throws keyword is followed by class. See, this throws keyword is followed by this class, not instance. So we can say throws keyword is followed by the class. Now we will move into the fourth point. Fourth point, it is saying throw keyword is used within the method. So we can see this throw keyword is used within the method. This is the main method, and this main method we have written this throw keyword. We have thrown the exception. So not only this main method, you can use any concrete method or any of the method. You can use within the method only, and you can take any of the method. You can use within any of the method. It doesn't matter it's a main method or concrete method. You can use within any method, right? So that is the reason it is saying throw keyword is used within the method. But in throws, it is saying throws keyword is used with the method. See, throws keyword, this throws keyword we are using with the method only. So the reason, see both the difference. Throw keyword is used within the method because we are using within the method. This throw keyword we are using within the method only. But in throws, it is saying throws keyword is used with the method. So this throws keyword we are using along with this method. Now we will move into the last point. In the last point, what it is saying, in throw, you cannot throw multiple exception. In throw, you cannot throw multiple exception. See, in throw, we have thrown only single exception. So we cannot throw multiple exception. At a time, you can throw only one exception. But in the throws, we can declare multiple exception. In throws, we can declare multiple exception. So let me show you. See here. So here we have declared only one exception, file not found exception. We can declare multiple exception. We can declare IO exception as well. See, so we have declared two exception. So that is the reason it is saying in throw you cannot throw multiple exception, means you can throw only one exception, but in throws we can declare multiple exception. See, we have declared multiple exception. File not found exception, IO exception, we can declare one more exception, class not found exception. Class not found exception. SQL exception we can declare. So see, so far we have declared so many exceptions. See, in throws, we can declare multiple exceptions. So we have declared file not found exception, IO exception, class not found exception, SQL exception. So we have declared total 4 exception. So you can declare multiple exception, but in throw, you cannot throw multiple exception. You can throw only one exception. But in throws, we can declare multiple exception. So I hope you understand these 5 points, the difference between throw and throws keyword. Thank you guys.